Hi guys, welcome to MH Law CET, another podcast. And today's podcast is specific to OMS student outside Maharashtra because today we have Abhinav Shah, or he has scored 99.76 percentile in CET 2025 exam, and he is from Rajasthan. So Baki after then he shifted to Delhi, West Bengal. Rest of thing he will be telling us. So Abhinav, welcome on board.
Great to have.
सो अभिनव, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी कि ये स्कोर एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि ये स्कोर बनेगा अपना?
Um, to be very honest, ये परसेंटाइल एक्सेप्ट नहीं की थी। मैंने मेरा स्कोर आ रहा था अराउंड 104, सो आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग समथिंग क्लोज टू 98 परसेंटाइल बट नॉट 99.76।
ओके, which slot you were in? Slot 1,
I
slot
was
2?
in second slot, so I think I got the benefit of normalization.
Correct. Slot 2 was slightly difficult side, no?
Right, right, it was.
So raw score was around 104 and
Hmm.
99.76 percentile. Okay, fair enough.
Right.
So tell me about your academic background very first. 10th कहाँ से किया? 12th कहाँ से? And originally you are from where exactly?
Right. So I was born and brought up in Odisha. Then 7 to 10th मैंने दिल्ली से किया। जीडी गोयनका से किया मैंने। एंड देन 11 12th मैंने डीपीएस से किया कोलकाता में। एंड करेंटली आई एम इन सेंट जेवियर्स कॉलेज। आई एम परसुइंग माई बीए पॉलिटिकल साइंस। एंड ये पार्शियल ड्रॉप के साथ साथ मैंने एमएच सेट दिया।
Okay. So how this idea came into the picture? यार नहीं, मुझे बीए पॉलिटिकल साइंस नहीं करके लॉ करना चाहिए.
सो ओरिजिनली मेरा प्लान लॉ का ही था। एंड ट्वेल्थ में मैंने क्लैट दिया था। वो वर्कआउट नहीं किया था।
Okay.
एंड फिर मैं सोचा कि आई वुड ओनली प्रेफर अ गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज, नॉट एनी प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट। सो
Okay.
फिर my dad said, since he's also from St. Xavier's, he also thought I should provisionally get admitted in St. Xavier's. तो तब मैं गया एंड देन आई थॉट आई गिव इट अनदर ट्राई क्लैट में, बट देन फिर से नहीं हुआ इस बार क्लैट का। तो देन आई थॉट ऑफ गिविंग एमएच सीट।
Apart from CLAT and CET, have you appeared for SLAT, AILET? नहीं.
आई कुडेंट बिकॉज मेरे एंड सेम्स के टाइम पे था वो दोनों एग्जाम।
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Now it is clear कि मुझे लॉ करना है.
इट वॉज
Okay.
ऑलवेज क्लियर।
Hmm. Okay. So being an OMS student outside Maharashtra student, CET लिखना है, prepare करना है, crack करना है. How challenging it was for you?
So, being an OMS student, it is obviously very challenging because of the intense amount of domicile that exists.
Hmm.
Then uh, I knew beforehand that there was going to be immense competition because like there is no scope for losing out marks on silly mistakes. Like
Hmm.
my accuracy has to be good. Still, I did some silly mistakes, especially in English.
Hmm.
Um, s- but apart from that, I kept in mind that I need to score around 105 to, have still have that chance of going to GLC.
Hmm. Okay, okay. And you mentioned like you attempted second time. So you, I mean, CLAT you attempted first time, couldn't crack. Second time
Hmm.
also couldn't crack. So
Hmm.
first time you had appeared for CT as well.
Yeah, I did, but then I did not prepare for it at all. So
Uh-huh.
I got a 96 percentile, I think, the last time.
Okay. So which is
Hmm.
at all not possible to get into jail. So yeah.
Not possible.
Okay, okay. So what was your journey like? Second time you had prepared. First time when you had prepared, you were aware of okay, what are the topics, syllabus, and everything. Second time,
Right.
what you have done differently so that you could have managed to crack 99 point good percentile. Yeah.
Right. So, as I mentioned, I was in a partial drop. So it was difficult for me to manage college and, my preparation at the same time.
Mm.
So, I knew I will be like blundered with GK if I don't start early. So as I
Mm.
prepared for CLAT as well, I started GK, and then after I decided that I'll attempt MHCET, I started with static GK first,
Mm.
and because if you do static GK well, you will have that foundation to work on your current affairs. Like as you can kind of guess, and you can use your common sense to answer current affairs questions as well. So I
Hmm.
did my current affairs and GK. Then mm, coming to analytical reasoning, I started with the very base. Like I was clear with my concepts because I prepared for AILET before, like last year. But still, I started from the very base. I learned all the topics from the start, assumption, reasoning, everything, and then I went on to clocks, calendars, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And coming to legal, it was quite clear because I had prepared for CLAT before, but I would still recommend for people to work on their principal reasoning and static GK separately.
Hmm.
Because इस बार भी आया था जैसे डॉली इनका पैक्स का वो आया था
Hmm.
7 years BNS
Hmm.
का क्वेश्चन,
Hmm.
एंड मैथ्स तो फेयरली इजी था,
Hmm.
तो नो प्रॉब्लम.
So in legal, they have started asking major question from the static GK kind of legal GK,
हम्म.
the one-liner question. So those who are targeting for 26, 27, I would strongly recommend static GK wala jo part hai, legal GK, focus on that as well, along with the fact principle sort of a question. So
हम्म.
okay, so what are the challenges you have faced during your preparation? Because you were appearing you were preparing partially as you mentioned,
हम्म.
so what are the challenges you have faced? Yeah.
Right. So, one of the biggest challenges was since my college itself requires a very strict attendance. So, one of
Okay.
the biggest, and I live very far from my college, it's like 20 kilometers or so.
Okay.
So, commuting and preparing was difficult. So, that was the biggest challenge of all. Then, talking about the paper itself. So, semantically speaking, MHCET is designed in such a way that it is also dependent upon your luck a little, because there is no way you can learn so much. That's something I thought before, but then as I did the basics of history, polity, and everything, I started to understand the concept. So that starting off with the basic part was the most difficult,
Hmm.
to learn everything.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
That's about it. Hmm.
And how sure you was like कि पक्का मेरा crack होगा ही, because second time you were attempting, first time you have managed to crack around 96 percentile. So
Hmm.
how much sure you were when you had started your CD preparation?
टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं रिजल्ट आने तक श्योर नहीं था. मैं अभी भी
Okay.
थोड़ा अनश्योर हूँ कि मुझे जीएलसी मिलेगा कि नहीं, बट लाइक मैं फिर.
99.76 पे quite possible है. आईएलएस तो
हाँ.
for sure है, and
हाँ. हाँ.
because OM being an OMS candidate थोड़ा challenging है but possible है.
एब्सोल्युटली. सो वही मैं श्योर तो उतना कभी था नहीं, बट देन यस, आई वॉज मोटिवेटेड इनफ. माई
Hmm.
फ्रेंड्स हेल्प मी अलॉट एंड माई फैमिली, सो यस.
What was your motivation?
So, my motivation was to be honest, my biggest motivation was the drive to clear one exam, because I've been giving CLAT and MH CET and I couldn't clear it. So I had
Hmm.
that, I, I don't know, I had that void in me that I needed to fulfill by
Hmm.
clearing one law entrance exam.
Hmm. Okay.
That was my main motive.
So mom and dad now they are happy 99.76 पे.
हाँ, अच्छा रिएक्शन था उन लोग का काफी.
अच्छा.
हम्म.
Okay. Okay. Uh, tell me about your day-day experience.
राइट. सो फन फैक्ट, मेरे को मेरा सेंटर थाने में पड़ा था, तो आई हैड टू
Oh,
ट्रैवल ऑल द वे टू थाने.
कोलकाता से थाने.
हाँ, कोलकाता से थाने, तो वो वर्थ इट हुआ आई थिंक. मेरे रिलेटिव्स रहते थाने में, तो मैं उन लोग के घर पे ही रहा था. सो
Okay.
आई स्लेप्ट लिटिल लेट द डे बिफोर. आई वोक
हाँ.
अप एट अराउंड 11. 2 बजे से मेरा एग्जाम था, सेकेंड स्लॉट था. एंड
Okay.
आई हैड माई ब्रेकफास्ट. आई वॉज स्पायरलिंग अ लिटिल कि इतना दूर आया हूँ, पेपर अच्छा जाना चाहिए एंड ऑल. एंड
Hmm.
देन फिर मैं अपने चेकलिस्ट के हिसाब से जो जो एडमिट कार्ड, आधार कार्ड वगैरह लेना था वो मैं लिया. एंड देन देन आई वेंट टू द सेंटर एंड वहाँ पे जाके और एक बहुत फनी चीज़ हुई, मैं उधर जाके बैठा एंड देन आई वांटेड टू यूज़ द वॉशरूम एंड दे सेड कि वंस यू एंटर द एग्जाम सेंटर यू कैन नॉट यूज़ द वॉशरूम
Hmm.
and I was there is no way I would have been able to sit there for 2 hours straight in my condition. So I requested them, then I went to the washroom. So yeah, that was my D-Day. Then I gave the
Okay.
paper and came back home.
So when you started your paper, you click on okay, start test. First 10 minutes, what was your feeling, expression? You were nervous, you were very much energetic. How was the feeling?
I, to be honest, the nervousness went away as soon as I saw the paper.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting an easy paper, and it was one. And
Because you had
I,
prepared. You had prepared. That's
I
why
guess
it's
so.
easy.
I guess so.
Okay.
And I had this plan in mind that I will be going to this particular section and attempting in such a manner. And I followed my plan. I did not think much that I did not concentrate on the nervous part. I just concentrated on completing the paper.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So every year, many OMS student outside Maharashtra student prepare for the CET because जिनका CLAT के थ्रू नहीं होता, AILET के थ्रू नहीं होता, they target कि आप CET, GLC, IELTS
CET.
है. So
हाँ हाँ.
in fact, I think CLAT के बाद ज्यादा competition CET का ही है, followed by other
Mm-hmm.
exam AILET and the SLAT and the LAT, then CUT and all. So what tips or the session you want to give to upcoming year aspirant, those who are targeting for 26, 27,
OMS.
OMS or MS student? Yeah.
मेरा सबसे बड़ा टिप यही होगा कि जीके को, स्टैटिक जीके को अच्छे से करना, दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
Hmm.
लीगल के कंसेप्ट्स को आप अच्छे से करना। इंग्लिश के कंसेप्ट इफ यूर सो मेरे को इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ, बट
Hmm.
इंग्लिश भी फेयरली इजी होता है, बट इंग्लिश में ग्रामर, एंटोनिम्स, सिनोनिम्स, इडियम्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वो करना।
Hmm.
स्टैटिक लीगल इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड यू विल बी एबल टू डू मैथ्स क्वाइट इजीली, बट मैथ्स को भी आपको प्रैक्टिस करना ही चाहिए, बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्कोर वेल इन मैथ्स देर इज नो वे यू विल बी एबल टू क्रैक द टॉप टू। यू इट इज़
Hmm.
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू स्कोर वेल इन मैथ्स। तो आई थिंक
Hmm.
मेरा भी ये बहुत मिस्टेक था, जब फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने क्लैट दिया था आई इग्नोर्ड मैथ्स
Oh.
एंड बट लाइक उतना फोकस मैंने नहीं दिया था, बट
Hmm.
मैथ्स इन एवरी एग्जाम इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, आई थिंक लॉ एंट्रेंस एटलीस्ट।
Correct. And work on your verbal part as well, specifically vocab को लेकर के, so
राइट
that
राइट।
because that is again vast area, vocab कुछ भी पूछेंगे, so you should know. You had done this book. I had already promoted this book many times for all the students. What made is this book?
नो
No,
सर, आई नो आई डिड नॉट।
in fact, you are not aware of it. Okay, okay. Anyways, so all the students, those who are watching this video, kickstart your early preparation and practice the question, learn the concept, learn the shortcut, write the test, do the analysis of the your preparation, and definitely you will be cracking CT. Rocket science नहीं है, but just आपको मेहनत करनी है. Competition थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, seats are limited और अच्छे colleges वैसे भी बहुत कम है. Tell me in the comment section what you have learned from this podcast, and whatever we are discussing in the podcast, once you watch it, बाकी लोग को भी share कर देना and implement the same in your preparation. Okay. So Abhinav, once again, congratulations for your
थैंक यू,
99.76 percentile and all the very best for your future.
थैंक यू सो मच
And
सर।
these people will be your, now you will be senior for them if you will get into the GLC ILS. So 26, 27 वाली जनता, you can follow Abhinav on LinkedIn. He will be connecting with me on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn पे you can connect with me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
ऑल द बेस्ट गाइस।
All the best. All the best.